our CEO, Mark Pentecost, can offer us amazing bonuses whenever he wants to because the company is debt-free, which is amazing. And one thing I really love about It Works is we have a huge Gives Back Foundation. And you'll notice at our team meetings, a lot of the time we'll do like a Gives Back event, or we'll do some kind of like donation drive for different things. And at One Team, One Missions, we do like raffles, and then all the money that we get for that raffle, we donate to Gives Back or to some organization for giving back. And I really, really love that about It Works. So I told you about the wrap. That's our flagship product. It's a star too. And you really just wear the wrap for at least 45 minutes to see it work its magic. And I always tell people it doesn't have glue on it, so you have to use something to hold the wrap in place. So my favorite thing is our Fab Wrap. It's really breathable, and it just holds the wrap where you want it to be. You can also use tight clothing, an ace bandage, saran wrap, whatever you want to keep it in place for at least 45 minutes. Don't put the regular wrap on your face. Please use our facial. It's made for the sensitive skin on your face. And you just wear that for 45 minutes too. It kind of gives you like a mini facelift at home. It's amazing, especially in the super dry weather that we're still having because it's literally snowing outside my window in Iowa City right now. The facials are really great for hydrating your skin on your face. So a product that can help you maximize your wrap results is our defining gel. We lovingly call this our liquid gold. It also helps tighten, tone, and firm, but it's made to use twice a day. So on the days that you're not wrapping, you can use this twice a day to maximize your results. It also helps with cellulite. So sometimes we'll call it our cellulite cream. Helps with stretch marks as well. And it's just super hydrating. I love it. My husband uses it on his hands in the winter. They get like dried and cracked because of the dry air, but he loves the defining gel for his hands even because it's not like lotion. It dries and then it's not like greasy. So we keep this in our bathroom, and it's great to just put on instead of lotion after you get out of the shower. Another product that is amazing, it's our number 1 selling supplement actually, and I mentioned it earlier. It's the first product that I fell in love with. It's called our greens. Raise your hand if you love the greens. Yeah, woohoo! So berry is one of our flavors that's really popular. You just mix this with water. It's so easy. I would literally just mix this up with water after I would eat lunch at school. I would kind of feel tired, and so I would mix this up and I'd have that natural boost of energy that you get because it's made with tons of superfoods. And so super easy to use. It's going to detox and alkalize your body as well, and give you basically everything your body's going to need to stay healthy. So it's going to boost your immune system. It's soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, and vegan. And it has matcha green tea in it now, which is awesome. Our chocolate greens are brand new, and those are amazing. I put them in with a shake in the morning. I love it. I am a substitute teacher now, so I don't teach full time anymore, but I love taking a chocolate smoothie to school with me. And I put our chocolate shake in it as well. Oh man, the chocolate's our favorite at our house, but we also have vanilla. This tastes kind of like brownie batter, and it gives you 15 grams of protein, and it's only 100 calories. It's soy-free, non-GMO, dairy-free, and vegan. So pretty much, so anyone can have this, which is awesome. So I put that in my shake. I put the chocolate greens in my shake. I put a banana or avocado, ice water, and then our brand new keto coffee. Who loves our keto coffee? Oh my gosh. Yes. So awesome. That was upside down. I don't even like coffee. I don't like the smell or anything, but I wanted a way to be able to enjoy this amazingness and get the caffeine, get the energy, the focus, and this is a fat burning coffee. Good night, Henry. This is a fat burning coffee. So I have friends who are losing weight just by changing the coffee that they drink. It's so crazy. So this is instant. You just mix it up with water, or for me, I throw it in my shake, and it's so good. It has grass-fed butter already in it. It has MCT oil, which is a refined coconut oil. It has collagen. So, I mean, it's going to make us look younger, and it's so easy to use. I love it because you can take it with you anywhere you go. You can get it in a bag like this. If you want to try it, I would say ask somebody who has some, and you can always get a sample of them for like $4, I think is what we usually sell it for. If you don't want to buy a whole pack yet, you can ask a friend if you want to just try it, but love the keto coffee. Let's see. Another product that's really popular is our cleanse. This is going to gently clean out your system in 2 days, and you can eat while you do it. People are always asking me that, like, well, can I eat? Yes. You just want to eat healthfully. So eliminating those fried foods, those processed foods when you do the cleanse. You're just going to drink 1 before breakfast and 1 before dinner for 2 consecutive days. And make sure you're drinking lots of water. But I feel so good when I do the cleanse. I haven't done one in like 2 years because I had a baby and now I'm breastfeeding. And I'm just waiting to do another one. But my husband does these like once every couple months to just kind of do a good reset for his body. And it's super duper gentle. So totally, you can wear your white pants. You don't have to sit at home. Like, you don't have to like carve out a weekend to do this. You can do it in the middle of the week. You'll be fine. And people are losing, you know, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10 pounds because you can have so much sludge in your system. So it's pretty gross. But so love the cleanse. And another product that I can't live without right now is our probiotic. This is such an easy product to use and keeps your guts healthy. So you're less likely to get sick. You just take one of these little green capsules, one per day. That's it. So easy. $31 for a whole month's supply. So it's like $1 a day. And it keeps you healthy and regular. So all of our other products will work to the best of their ability. And the cool thing is our products work synergistically together. They're all whole food and plant-based. So, I mean, I think I counted the other day that I use 12 of our products on a daily basis. Like, it's crazy. One that I can't live without right now as a substitute is Confianza. Anybody else use this? Oh my gosh, it's so good. So it's an adaptogenic formula. It's an anti-stress formula. So basically, if you're feeling stressed, it's just going to kind of balance you out naturally and help you remain calm and collected in any situation. It's going to give you a little bit of natural energy as well, help you stay focused. So if you have a problem with staying focused, this is really awesome. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is our Fat Fighter. And this blocks 1/3 of the fat and carbs from your biggest meal of the day. And we literally just ordered a bunch of Chinese food and we ate a ton just before this. So I took 2 Fat Fighter right before I hopped on here. I love these because they help you feel less full, less bloated, less nasty after you've like gorged yourself. I mean, we all do it sometimes. So just having these on hand is so great. And you literally just take 2 of these tablets 15 to 60 minutes after you're done eating. So great to have in your purse or in your car or whatever. Love those. I think that was all I wanted to share about product wise, and I didn't want to go over my time. So I'm going to pass this over to my friend Jessie, and Jessie is going to tell you how you can get these awesome products for 40% off. And she's also going to tell you about this awesome opportunity.
Yay. Thanks, Katie. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Sometimes my phone's weird. Okay. Or my computer, I guess. All right. So I'm going to do the same thing as Katie. I love using these awesome party pads, these magazines that we get from corporate. That's totally how I sit down one-on-one with people and chat through the products just like Katie did. And this is totally how I share the kind of different paths that you can take to get the products in your hands and start looking and feeling your best or making extra money. All awesome things that everybody wants to do, right? So first and foremost, I want to swing back to something that Katie said about how all of our products work synergistically. This is so, so important because so many people oftentimes get confused or overwhelmed because we have so many things that sound so great and they're not sure where they start or what would be best for them. And I think it's really important that everybody understands that every body is different. So everybody needs to kind of, it might take a little bit of trial and error to find what works best for you and your body and for your personal fitness goals, health goals, beauty goals, all of the above. So what is amazing is that we have some incredible packs that allow you to try some of our top selling products to find what works best for you, for your lifestyle, for your daily routine, ultimately to help you reach those goals that you have in mind. So we have an awesome Target trio. We have a metabolic burn if you're looking to lose weight. We have my favorite package to start people on, which has been the It Works system. If you have a weight loss goal or a weight management goal, I love to help people get started on that one. We also now have 3 different fitness packs that pair together 5 or 6 of my personal favorite products, which is incredible because now you can get them at a super duper discounted price in these fit packs. And that helps you. You can either decide if you want to go 5 days all in and see how you feel after 5 days, if you want to go 15 days and really see what starts working for you in 15 days, or if you want to go all in and get a month's worth of the top 6 products to really jumpstart your results. You're going to know how awesome you feel at the end of that 30 days, and you're going to know what ones you want to keep in your day-to-day routine for long-term health and wellness. So I love helping people get connected with the right pack, and I always try to make sure that we talk through those individually and see what would be the best for each person at the party or, you know, online afterwards or whatnot, just to connect individually on those. So ultimately, we have 2 different paths that you can take to get your hands on these products. First and foremost, we have an amazing loyal customer program. I love this because I hate paying full price for anything. Like, raise your hand if you like a good sale, right? Nobody wants to pay retail price. I don't even really tell people that they have the option of paying retail because nobody wants to pay full price. I hate paying full price for anything. I don't go to Target and pay full price. So why would I do it for anything else? So I love this because we get to share all of our favorites, everything in our product catalog for 40% off the retail prices with everybody that enrolls as a loyal customer. Now, this is a hassle-free online ordering program. You get tons of perks. You actually earn 10% back in every purchase as perk points that you can apply to future orders. When you figure out what your favorites are and you want to stock up on those, you can apply those perk points to those orders. You can choose to upgrade to a distributor at any point if you decide you're loving these so much you want to get paid to use the products. You also can always access your account online, but you also have personal customer service representatives, whoever you're ordering with, like me or Katie or whoever you're speaking with about the products, to help you choose what's best and help you update your orders as needed. So that's awesome. That discount starts from day one, and all that you have to do for that discount to be locked in for life is make one order each month for 3 months in a row. It doesn't have to be the same product. There's no dollar minimum, so you can pick any product from the entire catalog, order, say, you know, this month you want to start with greens, your second month you decide you want to do a cleanse, your third month you're like, I need keto coffee in my life, or maybe you want to restock your greens. It's totally flexible. As long as you do 3 months in a row, you get to keep that 40% discount forever and order as often or as little as you choose. So that is an incredible customer loyalty program. That is a great option, but an even better option, you guys, is to get all of those benefits plus make money at the same time, right? Like, who doesn't want to make extra money? So when I got connected with It Works, I actually had not tried any of the products. I actually had one sample of greens on the go, I guess, so technically none, but I hadn't really used any of the products other than that one sample. But I was interested in a way to supplement income for my family. I would have been ecstatic to make an extra $200 a month just to help pay for daycare and help to, you know, make ends meet, because my husband and I were working our tails off and still struggling. So I decided to jump in as a distributor. It's only $99 to get started. That was incredibly appealing to me, you guys. You get more than $99 in your starter kit, more than $99 worth of products in your starter kit. And what's cool is it's not just products, it's products that you can instantly turn into cash. So you get 4 wraps in your starter kit, and you can sell each of those wraps for $25 a piece. You made that $100 investment back immediately. So it's literally risk-free, which is incredible. You get that 40% off everything that you want to try, and you get to share that with any friends or family, like I explained through our loyal customer program. You don't have to carry any inventory. You get an online website that is totally set up for you. It's free your first month, and then only $20 a month after that. Absolutely no-brainer. Very minimal overhead expense for literally owning a business. And this is a business with unlimited income potential, you guys. I wish I should have got the PowerPoint up to screen share here, but you can pull up and look at the average monthly distributor income earnings with It Works Global. They will blow your mind, okay? Like I said, when I started, my goal was a couple $100s a month. I worked my way past that level very quickly and earned a few bonuses along the way, but ultimately built a residual income up to the double diamond level, which is where I am now. I've been with the company for about 2.5 years, and it has been absolutely life-changing for us. We paid off lots of debt. I worked to that level while I was working full-time out of the home, in kind of a cubicle job that I wasn't finding super rewarding, and really felt in my heart that I needed to be home more with our daughter at the time. So made the jump a year ago, a little over a year ago now, to be home with our daughter, Skylar. We just welcomed another daughter 10 weeks ago, Hazel. So now I'm home with both of our girls doing this full time, and it is absolutely a dream come true. Like, I still feel like somebody needs to pinch me, because I still can't believe that it works this great, right? Like, it still seems too good to be true. So I get it when people say that. Excuse me, I'm fighting a cold here too. So that is just a little bit about the 2 different ways that you can get our products, you guys. You can go ahead and cash in on that discount as a loyal customer, or you might as well go ahead, grab that $99 starter kit, start running towards these awesome incentives that we have along the way towards building your residual income. You get to earn unlimited weekly $100 bonuses all the time as your team builds and grows and you help other people to catch this vision too. You get to earn right now a $100 shopping spree just for getting 4 customers started in your first month. Incredible, because you get even more awesome products shipped right to your doorstep. And right now we also have a $5,000 Emerald bonus that's up for grabs for new distributors that get started this month. That is only the 4th rank in our company. So if you work your way up to that 4th rank in your first 2 months with us, which we will coach you and help you and show you all of the tools and the steps to success to get there, you could earn a $5,000 bonus on top of your monthly commissions. So it is truly unlimited and exciting. And I will tell you, it's so, so fun. I never feel like this work is work. So a risk-free option to jump in and make money while you get healthier too. So that's the way to go if I were you, right? Yeah, we all agree, obviously. That's all I got, guys.
Thank you so much, Jessie and Katie. Oh, I love that. I want anybody that let's say this. When I joined the company and I went Emerald, like Jessie talked about, there wasn't a $5,000 bonus at the time, but I would have gotten a $5,000 bonus. If you are somebody that joined the company and you have gotten, or you would have gotten that $5,000 bonus, go ahead in the chat and put that in there, because I think it's so awesome to see the amount of people that have progressed so amazingly fast within the company. And those endless weekly bonuses, for me, it was enough to be like, okay, I'm going to change a few lives and get some $100 bills in my pocket, and we're just going to go from there. So, and it truly exploded. And I joined, by the way, in 20 minutes just to try the wraps and some greens, because Mackenzie Schultz and Melissa Yardley told me that it was a no-brainer and I needed to trust them. So 20 minutes, and here I am almost 5 years later, triple diamond in the company. So anybody can do it. So we are going to do some product testimonials, a couple of amazing women that have used our products, had insanely amazing results, and I love to hear their stories on their journey. So I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, and I'm looking for Becky Juleson. If you're here, can you unmute yourself and show us your before and after picture and tell us a little bit about your journey in that photo?
Yes, I actually wanted to show 2 before and afters. My very first one after I did a full treatment of reps, because that will give you kind of where I really truly started. Let's see if I can bring it up. Okay. Can you see that? Everybody see that? Okay. So that was shortly after I had had my second child. And that was the only thing I did literally was 4 reps and water. I didn't change anything about my eating. I didn't do any exercise or anything. And I got really crazy results. I was really surprised, actually. But it did take me 4 reps to get that. And I didn't see any results until about the 3rd rep. So then when I went like from rep 3 to 4, I was shocked. So that, if you want to kind of look at the one on the left, that was really truly where I started. And let me see if I can find the other one here. And then this was after adding in kind of everything else, all the other pieces of exercising and eating better. And the left and the right is just 1 month apart. And so this was when I really started using keto coffee regularly. And this was just right about the time Keto Go came out. So this was maybe only 2 weeks of Keto Go. And then still some thermal fight in between all that too. And then I think I did 1 wrap. So it's amazing how well the products work when you are living a healthy lifestyle all around. The wraps did work for me without doing anything else, but you get crazier results if you're kind of mixing it with the healthier eating and the healthier lifestyle. So it's not like a magic bullet or a magic pill where you can just do it and you get great results. Sometimes you do, but it really does work even better if you kind of put it all together as a full package. Stop that. Okay.
That is amazing. You're like even, and I just want to point out because, first of all, hello, abs of steel. I'm going to need to borrow those. And you're like, when I look at your thighs, and you are not a big person. And just looking at the definition in your thighs, I was like, when you showed me that picture for the first time, I was like, it was like jaw off the floor. And you said that was like a month, right? Yeah. So that's crazy. So it just goes to show, you know, kind of like Jesse had said with the whole synergistic of using the products, eating a little better, getting to the gym, you know, kind of everything just really working together. And I know that you're a busy mom and, you know, life is crazy. So that is awesome.
I think it's kind of twofold where the products do work better if you are eating healthier and exercising and all that. But even if you're already eating healthy and exercising, the products can still work for you. They can still help give you a little definition or get rid of just whatever extra skin you might have or give you a little bit more energy. So it's kind of nice to know that just because you're already working out and healthy doesn't mean you don't need the products necessarily.
Yes, that is definitely true. And I know, you know, in our few years of being with the company, we definitely have had people that say, well, I already eat good and I already exercise. Well, I know personally for me and where my genes come from that I could work out for 12 hours a day. And unless I'm putting that wrap on, I need something that is helping me. And like you said, just for the sake of the energy. Like using my keto coffee just for the sake of it gives me a natural energy that lasts longer. I had a Diet Pepsi the other day. I haven't had soda in forever. And it was one of those, like, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time and you need something. And it was not 30 minutes later and I could have probably went to bed for the day. It was immediate crash for me. So it just goes to show how well our products are working. And I really appreciate you sharing those amazing results with all of us. So thank you so much, Becky. And we have, I can't find you yet, but Katie Moorhead, if you're on here, she is going to share with us as well.
Hi.
There you are. Hi.
Can you hear me? Okay, good. I have my headphones in. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Thanks for asking me to share. So, and Becky's results are amazing. So she and I work out together at the same
Katie, you got muted somehow.
mute. Better? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. Okay. Sorry about that. It could be I have my headphones in.
The last thing I heard you say was that you and Becky work out together.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we work out at the same gym. And so what I'm going to tell you is between like my before and after that I'll show you here, my results are not only a month apart. Mine are like, I don't know, September of, let's see, so like almost a year and a half apart. But I'm going to share two with you, kind of like Becky did too, because I want to show you like from the start until now. And then I want to show you when I started incorporating the keto products till now. So let me get up my pictures here. Oh no, sorry, just taking a second. I've never like shared my screen on a Zoom. So let me, oh no. Okay, let me get back to the Zoom. Like on my phone. I've always done it on my computer. Share. Okay, screen. Oh shoot, you guys. Open this. Sorry. It's making me. It's making me do something. Sorry, 1 second. No, it's not letting. Oh, do I need to do this maybe? So I thought I could do this on my, but it's making me like change some sort of settings.
Katie, I just pulled up your before and afters that have like the 2 months progress.
Dang it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry. It's like my settings aren't allowing access to it, so it's trying to make me like fix it, and I can't figure out how to do that. I'm sorry, you guys.
Let me see if this will show up for you guys. That.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. So that is when I started the keto products. So the whole time that I've been working out now for 1.5 years at this gym, I have been using, like you can see everything listed there. So I've been using the shake. The chocolate shake is my favorite. Chocolate shake, chocolate greens, New You, probiotic. I have to like think about it because it's like second nature for me. And then, so that's been this whole time, like every day this whole time. And then once we started coming out with the keto products, thank you so much, you guys. Once we came out with the keto products, I started incorporating those. So in October, I added the keto coffee. And then once the ketones and the keto go came out, like I use both of those now as a pre-workout. I work out at 5 a.m. So I like intentionally wake up a few minutes early to make sure I can get my ketones and my keto going before I get to the gym. And it's amazing. So I also do the keto diet. So I've incorporated that too. And why I wanted to show you guys my original pictures is because so it took me from September of 2016 so it took me a year to lose like 9 pounds. And then from September until the end of March, beginning of March, it took me that long with the keto diet and the keto products to lose, on top of the 9 pounds that took me like a year. It took me that long to lose, like, what am I at now? Like 15 pounds, another 15 pounds on top of that. Like my scale would not budge. And I was doing like what Becky and Monica were talking about. I was working out. I was eating not low carb. I was eating low fat, high carb. I was doing what I thought was the right way to eat. And I was exercising, but I could not get the scale to budge. And so I finally just decided to try keto, even though I swore I would never do it. And I added in the keto coffee, which I love. I'm so obsessed with it. And then now I'm adding in the ketones and the keto go. So it's crazy because yes. Thank you, Katie. Okay. So that's when I started. The picture on the left is when I started at the gym. Picture on the right is just from the beginning of March. And so I really like comparing like these two pictures and then the pictures between when I started keto until now. So it's crazy. Like not only the keto diet, but also the keto products, because they really have helped me maintain that diet too. Mackenzie, you're so funny. So when the owner of the gym took my measurements, she's like, I think you're gonna have to retire these pants. So yeah, those are no longer in the gym rotation because I had to keep pulling them up. So I just love how the products make me feel. I love that I can incorporate it within my workout. Like it helps enhance my workout results, my gym results, the hard work that I put in there. So I am in love with the products. I can talk about them forever. Oh, and I did rap also because you guys, I've had 2 babies. So you know how that is. No matter how many ab workouts you do or sit-ups you do, you still have that extra skin and you need the wraps for that. Like nothing else fixes that. I saw how many inches did I lose off my thighs. I can't remember. I have like all of my, I can type it in the chat if you really want to know, but I have all of my measurements from when I first started, and it's crazy. Like when you look at my measurements, you can see where the keto product started, where the keto diet started. Like when you just look at my measurement from week, or not week to week, but session by session. We have 8-week sessions. So session by session. And then all of a sudden it was like boom, 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 like dropping the pounds, dropping the inches. And that was right when I started all the keto stuff.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Between you and Becky, I'm like, this is crazy. So, I love that. And I when you're wearing spandex and you have a baggy crotch, that it's a good thing.
Yes,
So,
I know.
I remember we were talking about your pictures and I'm like, oh my God, I can't same thing. I can't believe just how baggy your pants are. And they're workout pants. It's not like you have pants on. So
I know, it's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm so proud of you guys. And I know that, you have said you feel so much better. You have more energy. So I agree 100% with starting these keto products. And I was in Chicago over the weekend and I went to a place called the Sugar Factory, and I left there in a comatose in the amount of what was happening there. So yeah, a little keto go went a long way after that. But those keto products it's just insane. And I know for Katie and for Becky, diet and exercise only gets you so far. And then just the synergy of using our products with that has really been life-changing. So thank you, ladies, so much for sharing that. And I am going to go ahead and turn it over to Ashley, and we are going to do she's going to talk some fun stuff with getting started and getting some new teammates started. So Ashley?
Yes. Oh my gosh. First of all, thank you for everybody who shared so far, especially those results. I know it's not easy putting yourself out there, but gosh, those were incredible. So amazing. All right. So now we're going to kind of transition in a more business side of doing things because let's do it, right? So we've got these big bonuses coming out, and with that, we're enrolling people like crazy. So I wanted to kind of bring it back to the basics and kind of walk through some of the steps that our amazing company has given us to not only get started ourselves, but to help those newbies get started and to help them set up their teams for success. So, teaching them in a duplicative way, something that's easy for them to then take to their new teams as they start building as well. And something that corporate had given us a while ago was the Newbie Checklist. And I think this is something that I know that over the last few months, I had kind of forgotten about it until I was going through some of my notes. And I was like, you know what, let's go over that again because that's super awesome. So let's see here. I'm going to do share screen. All right. Can you guys see the checklist? Give me a thumbs up. All right, cool. All right. So Newbie Checklist. So if you are new to, like I said, if you're new to the company or if you've got new teammates, this is definitely where you want to get started. This is going to be, just like a checklist, get you off to the right start. So first and foremost, number one is your why. I cannot stress how important it is to have a very strong why, something more than I want a few $100, to, I don't know, it has to be something that means something to you. Why did you start this? Do you want extra money for your kids' college fund? Do you need to pay off debt? What is it that made you start this? Because as soon as you can actually identify that and connect with that, then it helps getting through this entire journey so much easier, because you're going to come across sometimes when people, you know, maybe don't want the products or aren't interested in the business. And if you can hold tight to your why, then that's going to get through those no's until you hit those yeses. And so that is number one, and it is number one for a reason, because it is so, so, so important. Next, the second thing would be, don't wait for your kit. If there is one thing I can stress, is just go, run, start running. As soon as you sign up, you are able to start making money the second that you pay your $99. So why would you wait a week to get your kit in? Do it now. Start letting people know what you're doing. There's nothing magical in that little box that's gonna, you know, help you grow or anything like that. You have all the tools at your fingertips. That brings me to number 3, download the Wired app. This is an app that corporate gives to us that connects us. It gives us all kinds of amazing tools and information, and it just kind of keeps us all connected. So as soon as you have that, then you're able to get going right away. And then also logging into your eSuite is really huge as well. Log into your eSuite. On there, you're going to want to set up your auto shipment, because like we learned from these product testimonials, is when you have your own testimonial, it's so strong. You know, you have something to talk about with your potentials. So you definitely want to set up an auto shipment so you can start using these products yourself, so you can talk about them, you know, like with real results, and show people your results. Plus, it's also going to qualify you for commissions. So that's really important. You want to make sure that you're qualified for commissions by setting up an ADBV auto shipment. And then there's an amazing training that they put on our eSuite as well. So like I said, there's nothing magical in that box. You can get started on this stuff as soon as you sign up. So if you haven't done that yet, or if you know of some new distributors that have not gone through their training, haven't downloaded the Wired app, or even haven't set up their auto shipment, make sure you're getting with them and helping them through those steps, because maybe they just aren't sure how. And if you're not sure, if you're new and you're not exactly sure how, then make sure that you are getting with your enroller or somebody on your upline, or me or whoever, and we can help show you how to do that. So that would be, those first 4 are huge. Okay, so your why, number 1, don't wait for your kit, download the Wired app, and log into your eSuite to set up that auto shipment and start that awesome training. Now the next one would be purchase some It Works gear. You guys, something as simple as a hat, or a t-shirt or whatever. You don't have to go spend buku bucks, but I'll tell you one thing, when you wear your It Works gear around to the grocery store, to the gym, wherever you're going, people notice that. And I've had a handful of times, so somebody comes up to me, what works? And it opens the door to start a conversation. So purchasing gear, it's like marketing tools, basically. Getting that gear on, wearing it out and about, it does go a long way. So get yourself some gear. If it's a t-shirt, wash it, wear it all the time. I know my first t-shirt had holes within like the first 3 months, so I wore it everywhere. Next would be create a hundreds list. So this hundreds list is just a list of names of people that you want to contact, either about the product or the opportunity. And when I started, what I did was I created a list with, like, I had 30 names in 3 separate columns, and I did a column for people that I thought were interested, who might be interested in some product, and a column for people who might be interested in the opportunity and making money, and then a column for people who might be interested in hosting a party for me. And so then I just went through, and that's kind of how I separated it. And literally I just crossed the names off as soon as I contacted them and got them signed up. Or if they said not now, then I'd ask them, when would be a good time to contact you? And I'd write it down, and I'd put it in my little schedule, and I'd contact them later whenever they said it would work for them. But one thing that's really important is you have to keep adding names to that hundreds list too. So as you're going through and marking names off, make sure that you're always thinking about some new people that you want to add to that list. So it's constantly fresh, constantly updated. And you always have a nice market of people to reach out to. Next is the steps to success. I've talked about the Wired app and the trainings that corporate has done for us. And I will tell you that the steps to success is by far one of my favorite tools that they've given us, because it keeps it so simple. And it's just printing it off every single month and working to get 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers each month, and making sure you're running your auto shipment as well. So you want to be commissions qualified, you want to get 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers, and then do it again. So I print that off every single month, and I do whatever I can to fill that out. And if you do that month in, month out, then you will be on the fast track to success, you guys. It's just one person at a time. You just write that name down and move on to the next. So then the next part would be schedule a launch party. If your enroller is nearby, then I would highly suggest doing an in-person launch party, if at all possible. Just because it's great for people to actually physically taste and touch and smell and, see all of our products like in person, and then be able to ask questions. It's just a lot more engaging, and I've had a lot of success with in-person parties. However, it's not always possible, and that's when awesome tools like Zoom come in, and you can do a Zoom party, or you could do a Facebook Live. But whatever it takes, definitely schedule a launch party. Even if you only have one person that said that they would come, do it anyway. It's easy to say, oh, nobody's going to come, let's cancel. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. I had one person come to my launch party, and Mackenzie drove 45 minutes to come do it. I felt terrible. One person showed up, and she was pregnant. But guess what? I talked about how awesome that party was on Facebook, and then the next day I had 3 people sign up as loyal customers saying that they were sorry they couldn't make it to the party. So always follow through with the party. If anything, it's a great learning opportunity for you as a new distributor. It's a great learning opportunity for your new distributors as well. So always follow through with those launch parties and make sure you get those booked. And now it's on social media, you guys. This is a network marketing company. So you have to let your network know what you're doing if you want to make any sales. So definitely let people know what you're doing. If you don't share it, then there's no way that anybody's going to know, and you're not going to have a great outcome. So make sure you let the world know what you're up to. As soon as you get your first before and after picture, something that I wish I would have done is just make a very coy little post like, just did my first wrap, message me if you want to see my results. Because then what would happen is people message you because they want to see your results. And now guess what? You have people to follow up with and some leads, some potential distributors, some potential loyal customers to actually follow up with. So that was a great piece of advice that I had learned early on that I share with all my new distributors as well. And most important, get to an event, whether it's a small team event with just your immediate team, whether it's a team event like what we're doing here, whether it's a one team, one mission, or a big corporate event. The events are so important. And sometimes it's easy to just say, oh, I'm busy. But if you get to these events, it is fuel to your fire, and it just helps catapult you so much faster. And it gives you just that, you get to see these amazing testimonials, and you get to hear from amazing leaders. And it just helps build your fire. And then you get to, in turn, give some of your fuel to the fire too. So it's a win-win for everybody. So I just wanted to bring this out again, kind of dust it off for you guys. Don't forget, this is a great way to set up all your newbies, get them started on the fast track to success, and then in turn show them how they can help their newbies get started as well. So hopefully that helped, and sorry my chat wasn't working during that, so I don't know if anybody had questions. But.
Love that. Yeah, I think we always can use a good refresher, right? Just simple, back to the basics. I think sometimes we try to overcomplicate the business and come up with these new amazing ideas of things we're going to do. And it's like, oh, wait, but we already have this checklist of amazing things that work.
Yeah.
So
We have all the tools that we need. We just need to follow them. Simple.
absolutely.
And that's why I
Absolutely.
love it. They give you everything you need.
Right. No, yeah. And it's so simple, and it's literally just a step-by-step. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't feel like you have to do everything at once. You can if you are that type of personality. I am not. I like to check my stuff off, and if one thing's working, I'm working that, and then I move to the next thing. So I love that. I love a good checklist. I'm a pen and paper girl. I have my iPad phone, and half the time I'm like, oh yeah, I have a notepad on there. And then I have 20 of these sitting around the house to drive my family crazy. I'm like, don't touch that, I need that. So I love that. Good checklist. So let's jump into, we have kind of a fun, we had an in-person activity planned, and being that we are not in person due to the lovely snow here in Iowa, we are going to kind of a little bit of an activity on here with a few other gals that we don't normally get to see their faces all the time. So we are going to talk income producing activities. So things that you can do for your business that are going to produce some income, because I think as newbies, and we talked about the new checklist, it can be a little bit overwhelming, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I just heard so many amazing ways to make money. Which one do I start with first? So I thought it would be fun to hear from some people on their favorite income producing activities and kind of do an open discussion with them. So we will go ahead and start with, is Amy McGlinchey? I thought I saw you on here somewhere.
What's up? What's up?
Well, hi. How's it going?
Good, good.
Well, the weather is better there than here.
It's actually not bad here at all. I'm sorry you guys have snow again.
Well, it's April. It's like whatever, right?
We had some snow yesterday, but okay. So, hey guys, I am in Ocean City, Maryland. So, nice to see you all. So I'm going to say first thing that I would say, without a doubt, that you can bring to your income producing activities is your excitement. If you're not excited and passionate and fired up about what this business has, you're not going to attract people to you, and people are not going to want to be near your energy. So get pumped, because that is huge for your business. And if you're not excited about this opportunity or these products or the potential of where you're going, then you might need to just dive in a little bit further about what your why is, back to what Ashley was saying, because you have everything right here for you. I'll tell you, when I started this business, I didn't know anything about the products. I didn't even know what the wrap was. All I knew is that I saw that my girlfriend was making a 6-figure income with this company, and I knew if she could do it, I could do it. And that drove me. I was so freaking pumped about that possibility. So find that fire within you, whatever it is. Try a product that changes, your perspective, or find a person in this company that is like you, and you're going to get the vision of the fact that it's possible for you to be where they are. And then I would say my favorite thing to do is to jump on power hours, income producing activities. I have very active twins, and I don't work anymore. I'm home with them full time. I'm very thankful for that because of it works. But I need structure, because I get distracted by them and I don't put in the time that I need to put into my business. So I love the power hours because it nails me down to doing specific activities. Even if I break them up into 15-minute chunks and set my alarm on my phone, that helps me to get shit done, basically. And I love connecting with people. This business is about connecting. This business is network marketing. So if you're messaging people that you don't know, make sure you're getting to know them before you ever introduce the business. Make sure you are commenting on the fact that you both are nurses, or you both have twins, or you both live in Maryland, or you both love to surf, like whatever it is, and make that connection with them. Make sure you're commenting on their pictures. And I'd say like after about 3 conversations and maybe like 3 comments on their photos, like you'll start to see them pop up on your news feed, and you'll know when the right time is to ask them about the product or the opportunity. And the next thing that I love, love, love to do, which I'm sure somebody else is going to mention, is host a post. You guys, if you're brand new to the business, you know, you have a huge warm market. I think a lot of people make the mistake in making another business page when you have that whole warm market of people already on your regular personal profile. So my personal preference when I start out my distributors is they keep their personal profile and work the business from there, and keep it your own. Keep it you. That's what people are buying into, you. Keep it real. You don't have to know anything. You could just be, like we say, ignorance on fire. Your passion and excitement for this is everything, you guys. Like, I can't even stress that enough. I remember doing a live when I first started, and I think I said the wraps were like, I think I said they were 49 instead of 59. And I think I screwed up like what was in them and how to do it. Like, I said everything wrong, but I was excited, and I still had people sign up for them. So as long as you are excited about what you have, it's going to make a huge difference. So yeah, host to posts are great. I feel like once you've kind of gotten through your warm market, but if you're brand new, you have tons of friends and family that want what you have. Trust me. They want to feel better for the summer. They want to feel better overall. They want energy. They want the skinny coffee. So if you just trickle it out there, just like Ashley said, it's going to be a game changer, big time. So let me stop talking so somebody else can talk.
I love that. That is, Amy is somebody that no matter how tired or how busy she is, like I'll message her sometimes to be like, I need some energy, give me some energy. She sprouts it all of the time. And I love that. And I know that that has been huge for her business. It's been great for her team. And yeah, everything you said, I was like, yes, yes, yes. It's all amazing. And I think, Amy, like sometimes when we think income producing activities, we think like literally like handing somebody a wrap and selling it to them. And it's so much more than that, but it's such easy stuff that we forget about. And I think utilizing the people that are in your life and the people that are in your social media or in your phone contacts list or in front of you at the grocery store, like whatever it is, start with that, because those are the most important people, and those people are on your news feed and they're in your phone contacts list for a reason, and it's because they're interested in you and what's going on in your life. So I agree 100%. Thank you so much, Amy. Okay, my thing keeps changing. I saw Terry. Are you on here? Oh, there you are. I see you waving. Okay, girl, unmute yourself and share with us.
Alrighty. Hi, everybody. I am one that you normally don't see in Iowa because even though I lived there for 12 years, I've been in Texas, moved down to Texas since like 4.5 years ago. So I am from like if you look at Texas, like the very bottom, the very tip, like an hour away from Mexico, that's where I am. So pretty far away. But I love like being able to have you guys like and see your faces like here on our Zooms, because normally we don't get the chance, or I at least don't get the chance to drive up there. But I wanted to just kind of share. And when I was told about like doing this, I was pretty excited. And she said 6 lists, and I'm like, my list is like 10, like a 10 list. But I tried to like break it down. So I'm gonna kind of just talk about the list that I do when I have my power hours in like the mornings. That's when I do mine, and at night. But I kind of broke it down for a smaller list too, in case you're like, okay, I need to do something today for my business, but I have like a crazy day ahead of me and I still need to get something done. Because I can honestly tell you, well, I don't think I mentioned this, today is my 2nd year anniversary with It Works. So it's like bittersweet. I did a really nice thing on my Instagram story, kind of remembering my 2 years. So I'm like, it's crazy because this business has changed for us, but also it was like in my face like 2 times and I didn't even realize it. My mom was one to enter someone's like giveaway that they were hosting on Facebook. And she's like, oh, guess what? I won something. I'm going to be getting it in the mail. And I'm like, you gave somebody our address? Like, how could you? Like, you're going to get scammed. Well, she like went to the mail. She had the hair, skin, and nails in that package. And I didn't even pay attention to it until about like 3 weeks later. I saw her. We were at a party in Mexico and I saw her face and I'm like, Mommy, what did you put on your skin? It looks like you're glowing. She's like, it's my pills. Again, I didn't pay attention to it, okay? So until my enroller was posting on Facebook, which was an old coworker of mine, and I saw her post. She ended up calling me. I got started. And when I got started in the business, I kind of just called up my family and I was like, my first 4 customers were my mom, my sister, my cousin, and a coworker of mine. And I basically was just like, okay, you guys like love me, so you have to support me. What do you guys want to start ordering? And my mom was like, those are the pills that I was taking. And I'm like, what? Seriously? I had no idea, you guys. So I do believe that this was something God put in our path. But let me go ahead and just start getting puppy. I'm gonna zoom. Okay, he wants to say hi. Sorry, guys. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so my list for power hours. If you want to do power hours, and I'm mostly on Instagram. Right off the bat, when I started, I knew my Facebook and my Instagram were, I had a small circle in there because my family's mostly in Mexico. So I started from like very little, and I was very private with, my high school peers and everything. So I just like started from scratch. I started with 68 followers on Instagram, and now I'm over a little over 7,000 followers. And they are all quality followers. I have put so much work into it, but it's like paid off in the long run. So for my one thing I do want to say before I like tell you guys all this info is I was one to walk with the business, wanting to really run, but I didn't know what to do, so I was walking. And I held myself back so much. I guess I just didn't know what exactly to do, but I just like, I was wanting this so bad, but I just didn't know. So I was like feeling stuck, okay? And this was like I just barely started running with the business like in October, okay? Like in October. And so what changed things for me is I've always posted. Every single day since I've started, I posted. But posting is not asking. And that's one thing that you hear a lot, but you don't really take it to heart until I watched Morgan McIntyre's YouTube video about messaging. That changed my entire business. That's when I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this thing. I know what to say. I'm going to just message people. And so ever since then, I have had no problem enrolling my 4 loyal customers. Prior to that, I would hardly get my 4 loyal customers, and I was wondering what was wrong with me because I always posted. I was like doing attraction marketing, but I never, I was just kind of like waiting for that person to message me. And if you're just doing that, like honestly, you are Nelda. If you're doing that and just waiting, like posting and waiting for people to come to you, the odds are they're not going to because they're scared to approach you. So I'm going to go ahead, now that I said that, be very consistent. It's going to change everything for you. You can't expect to just post one day and not post every single day because you never want to give people that doubt that you're not in this business. You still are. So, okay, now on to the good stuff. So for my power hours, I always wake up and I reply to any messages that I have in my inbox. That's the one thing that I do. And then I make sure, and this is usually when I'm in bed, like when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm checking those things off, making sure I'm replying, and then I post and I add to my Instagram story or whatever story, Facebook if you work Facebook. So I'm posting a motivational quote. I'm adding to my story as well. And then after that, I interact. And you can do this all from bed. Like if you work in the morning, you can wake up an extra 10 minutes earlier and just do that. And that'll be out of the way. So by interacting, I interact on people's posts, like on my feed. And I also take some time to interact on their stories because it's just made such a big difference when people see you like interacting with them. Simply if they have like a cup of coffee or some kind of drink, you could just say, oh my gosh, that looks so good. You don't have to like go all out. It works on them. Another thing that I do is I do host a post, and I took them from Facebook to Instagram. I was like, if they work on Facebook, they're gonna work on Instagram. So that's what I've been doing, and a lot of my customers have been coming from host to post. So when it comes to host to post, first of all, you have to send out that initial message. And then you have to, of course, reply to those host to posts, but also try to be, and I'm looking over there because that's where I have my list. Sorry, it's on my wall, like in front of my desk. So also adding them to like my host to post binder to keep myself organized, because if I don't jot things down, I'm like everywhere. And then I also follow up with my potential loyal customers, potential distributors. And I will be honest with you guys, I used to try the whole messaging people back and forth when they were potential distributors, and I would always lose them somehow. So my new approach is, what does life look like right now? Okay, when can I get you, like when can I call you so I can give you all the info? I don't even message them anything about the business through messages anymore. And that's just me. I just feel like I'm like, I have so much to share about this business that I'd rather just get them on the phone and just do it right then and there. And then I also make sure I like check on the credit card declines, any auto shipments coming up, because if you failed, I've been there. If you fail to like follow up with a loyal customer and then they message you saying, hey girl, I didn't want the wraps this month, I actually wanted something else, you feel horrible. And you're like, oh my gosh, you have to wait until like you receive your product to return it. You do not want that to happen to you. So make sure you're keeping up with those things. Also, if you have a team, check in with your team. Don't get into management mode and feel like, you know what, they've got it and I'm just like not going to work, because you are their leader. They're going to see you working. They're going to, feed off of your vibe, and you're just going to like, your team's going to explode. So I feel like I have such an awesome team right now, and that's might be why, because they see me not giving up and I've always been there, and I'm being really consistent. Now that was my long, huge list. So let's say you were super busy, right? You're super busy and you have a long day ahead of you. The things that I would do, and I tried to keep it as short as I could, is I would definitely post at least once on your page and at least once on the story. And I'm talking Instagram, but if you do Facebook, I'm sure it kind of pertains to the same thing. I follow new people every single day. So that's one thing that I will not stop doing, because the more people you have watching you, the better it's going to be. And I have had people that start following me, and that very same day, they're like, hey, what do you do? Or, hey, like, they just go and start liking all my business stuff or like all my product stuff. So you never know who that one person is that you're going to follow and who's going to follow you back that's going to be interested. Another thing I do on Instagram every day is I create a poll, because a poll is basically like, it's building potentials for you. Like you post a poll one time, and during the whole day people are watching it, and you have it right there where you can just go and message them. And some people do vote like on accident, but I still reach out to them. I don't know like who they are, so I reach out to them, and then I end up talking to them about something else. I'll just say, oh yeah, that happens all the time. And then I'll look at their page and just bring something up. I do message daily. I know like some people might feel like it takes a long time to message, but I would say, if anything, take some time to print out your followers list, because I did that once, and I've used this list already twice. Once for messaging for product models, and then now that I've done all of that, I'm messaging for host to posts. So the people that weren't answering to my product model message are now answering to my host to post. So that's what's working for me. And yesterday, you guys, I'm pregnant, okay? So last night I was laying down on the couch watching a movie, and I had my clipboard like right next to me, and Leo's like, let's go upstairs so you can go to bed. I'm like, no, like, wait, I have to finish this column. Like, I'm gonna just finish this one. So I always have these two things, whether I'm like watching like a movie and like it's in commercials or something, I always have these two things, and I'm messaging in between commercials. So I feel like it's kind of like, if you want to make it a priority, you're gonna get it done. Even if it's just one column, even if it's just like 5 people, 10 people, do something every day so that you don't feel like, oh, I didn't do it. Like, I'll just have to do double tomorrow, because odds are something will come up tomorrow and you will not get that double done. Also, following up. I can tell you guys really quick what I do for follow-up. So every day you basically should have someone to follow up with. I keep my It Works planner, and I write down every single day who I talk to. So if somebody tells me they're interested in a product today, I will go 2 days from now, I will go back to today, and I'll message those people and see where they're at. And when it comes to like, when people say that they want to enroll for something, I got this at Dollar Tree. It's just a simple monthly planner, but it has like lines on there. That's where I write them down. So then what I do now is I love like office supplies and stuff, you guys. I'm such a like nerd like that. But what I do now is, like, today's Sunday, so I'll look at next week at who I have to follow up with for next week on my big monthly planner, and I write them down in my little, like, this little dry erase board that has Sunday through Saturday on it. So it's like there for me to see, where I'm not going to avoid it or I have to open a planner, like it's right here. That's what I do for my follow-ups. And you want to interact. And honestly, if we're going to scroll on Instagram or Facebook, we might as well like and comment on their posts anyways. And one thing that I've done where I have learned like so much is listen to YouTube videos. And you don't have to watch them. Like, you don't have to be like, okay, I need to like watch this video. Just pull up any training video, put it down, let your phone go, and then just do your makeup or wash dishes or do laundry. That's what I've done, and that is how I've learned so much, because we don't normally talk about Instagram and how to create stories and do all this stuff on our page. But like, I guess I just wasn't one to just wait for the answers. I just went out and like looked for them. But that's pretty much all I had. Sorry if I like spoke too long.
No, I love that. I need another notebook because you're amazing. And we are recording this, so I know for some of you, because she was really trying to help us out and share a lot, and we're already kind of over the 8 o'clock time frame. So thank you so much for those of you that are still tuning in. We will. Ashley's recording it, and then she is going to save and get that posted. So super awesome, Terry. Thank you so much for those tips. And we have a couple other gals that I know want to share. So I'm going to ask, I think Laura is on here. I'm going to have her share just 1 or 2 quick things that she loves to do with her business as an income producing activity. Thought I saw her.
There we go. Hi guys, excuse me. I'm Laura. I'm actually down in Florida, so I'm so sorry about your snow, but I'm so glad I'm here with you. So what I have been doing lately, I mean, they listed a lot of really good things, but for me, just recently, I really became a product of the product. I said enough with the BS, stop saying it's amazing and not doing it. So this is what I'm doing. I'm using my products daily. I'm down 28 pounds since January 8th. So I'm really excited about that. So I share about it every single day. I've gotten a lot of new people following me, coming out of the woodwork saying, what are you doing? And so it's helping. And, you know, even my previous customers are coming back for more because they're like, okay, what are you doing now that's different? And, you know, our keto line is incredible. And I do follow keto pretty much. I'm not 100% all the time because I like carbs and I give myself a break. But I will say that the products are incredible and they have really changed my business just in this beginning of this year. So that has been like huge for my business just the past, it's 90 days today. So I will be taking my newest pictures and sharing those. It's just about getting yourself out there again. And, you know, I've always been pretty like in your face on my Facebooks, and I'm not afraid to go live. I'm not afraid to do all that, but I've always been afraid to share my personal results. So now I'm out there and now people are really starting to follow me more and it's helping. So they don't tell us to be a product of the product for no reason. It really does work. So that was my biggest tip. I've been following up with people from the past that have been customers saying you need to try this now because these products are amazing. I've had several people come back in and order from me. But I'm just sharing myself right now. I'm really, and it's not always, it works. It's my personal goals, I work out every day. I follow a very strict routine. I do the intermittent fasting and I share about it. So that's been my biggest income producing since the beginning of the year. And I'll be quick. So that's all I'm going to say.
I love that. That is like, and I think that is so key is you're being yourself. You're using the products. You love the products. And it's simply just that people are seeing that and they're loving it and you're being you. So you're not being you're being an advertisement without being an advertisement. And I think that is truly what is key with this business is, you know, hey, you're out and about, you're using your keto coffee or your, you know, whatever. And, you know, oops, I did have bread today. And guess what? I had my fat fighters or, you know, whatever it is. So you're just being simple and being you without just, you know, constantly posting things that really don't pertain to your lifestyle. And I've found that that's really key as well. So thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking me.
And we have Kelly. You want to unmute?
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. I am from Maryland. I have joined a year ago, so March 30th was my anniversary. And I was a loyal customer for a long, long time. So I already sold it. Like everybody that I talked to, I already sold it. So finally, Amy was like, hell, stop giving me your customers and just join. So I joined, and it's been amazing. The tips that I have, I am one of those positive people. So I hate having negativity, even though, you know, life happens. So I recently started writing down on my mirror what I deserve. Like, you know, I deserve to succeed. I'm a great person, person of God, stuff like that, just so I see it every single day. Just that starts my day. It ends my day. I make sure that I listen to somebody that's inspirational or motivational in the shower doing my hair just to pump me back up so that anything that tries to break me down, that devil tries to get in, I'm always focused. I love it. It has truly helped me. So I can say that my family is behind me 100%, so I am lucky there. I am very organized. So I am like OCD organized. I have a planner just for Facebook. I have a planner just for Instagram. I have a binder of all my friends lists on Facebook so that I can follow up with everybody, and I organize, you know, if somebody's talking about the wraps or the cleanse, just so it makes it so much easier, especially if we have a BOGO. And I always post motivational, inspirational posts in the morning. So I use my Buffer app, and I either do it on Saturday or Sunday, and I get my whole week together so it's already done. And then that day I can just add it, you know, just go and add it to my Insta story or my Facebook story, and it's completely done. So that's already out of the way, and it makes it so much easier. But basically, Amy and Nilda and everybody else touched on everything else that I do. It's just about keeping that passion of why you became a part of It Works, and you guys have changed my life and my family's life. Like I consider you all family. So I am blessed every day, and I thank God every night before when I'm saying my prayers.
I love that. Kelly is somebody, like I talked about Amy having a lot of energy, and I think that shines through on Kelly as well. That it just, everything that you do it with love and with passion, and you can tell that, and you can see that through, like you said, whether it's an inspirational post or, simply just sharing what it is that you're using or when you're using it. So, again, these ladies, everyone, that you can tell they all are very different women that really work their business with the same goal in mind, and it's just being themselves and sharing what they love. So thank you so much, Kelly. And I'm gonna hop, I have one more, I'm gonna hop, see if I can find her. Shane, are you on here? I don't know why I can't find anyone tonight.
Yes, I'm here. My laptop died, so now I'm in my car.
Awesome. Well, just share with us quick, like one or two things that have really helped you with in the business and doing some income producing activities.
One of the things that I think has really made a difference and has actually kind of turned things around as far as I don't feel like I'm chasing people and bothering people. They're actually like coming to me, is that I went through the product catalog and kind of bummed it up with my 100s list and thought about, who would benefit from this, or who has mentioned something to me before, in our messaging or talking, and when could I bring something up to them? So I kind of look for an angle. Like today, I was working with all these little teeny boppers at urgent care today. Not really teeny boppers, but they were super young. And one was like 22. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, holy shit, she's like 20 years younger than I am. And so then this girl next to her was like late 20s. And she was like, how old are you? I'm like, I am not saying it out loud. And I said, how old do you think I am? And she's like, 32. I'm like, you are my new best friend. She's like, oh my God, how old are you? And I said, I'm 43. She's like, I never would have guessed that. I said, great skincare. So, and then she took my website and she was going to look at it tonight. So, and then I just had somebody out of the blue say, hey, I heard something about wraps. Are they still on BOGO? And it's like, no, but, so that started that conversation. But really kind of looking at it, like people that are always complaining about being stressed out. I'm like, oh my gosh, have you ever tried this Confianza? It's awesome. And I have a lot of haters. I work with many of them. So all day, every day, I am getting grief. Oh, ambulance. I'm getting grief from the people that I work with, and I've just kind of started to let it roll off my back instead of letting it shut me down. I'm like, don't knock it till you tried it. And I mean, it's like they always say, well, it's water weight. No, it's not. It's really not. And if you listened, you would, but I don't even bother. But it's like I'm not letting them bother me anymore. I get up in the morning, I have a sign that I found at Claire's, and it was like this black sparkly sign with silver and bright green, and it said, when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. And I look at that every day because I can talk myself into throwing in the towel just as quickly as I can talk myself out of it. So I just look at that every day and I'm like, yes. And it's like getting all this dust on it because my hairspray and stuff. But I get up in the morning and the first thing I do is I have like a book, a devotional, read a really short Bible verse every morning. And then I start kind of scrolling Facebook until I'm like awake. And I have recently started playing with Buffer to see if I like it, because I have wonderful intentions to do all these posts, and life happens. I have like 9,000 children, it feels like, and it's really only 4. But so I'm trying to kind of get into that routine where I will spend a couple of hours on Saturday or Sunday and get my week done. And then the other thing, shoot, there was something else I thought of, and now I've like totally lost it. Sorry, can't remember. One of those days.
I love that, because you mentioned the self-development, and I think that is a huge, we don't think of that as an income producing activity, but if you're not filled and your head isn't in the right place, it's really hard to share with others and be excited with others. So I definitely love that. And I know we can get caught up in working on social media, and then pretty soon we're scrolling and we're, oh wait, that's not, so setting the timers for that. And it's like, it's okay to do that, but like set a timer for yourself so you can go in and comment on some stuff and like some stuff too. But it's not like that mindless, going through. And
I remembered what it was.
Yeah.
So I love Target. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. But I found in the dollar spot at Target, and I hope you don't go to the north side because I bought every single one of them, but there was a list, and it had like maybe 5 lines. One said morning, one said afternoon, and one said night. And I've started to kind of write things at different times that I want to do. So like if I wanted to do an inspirational post or opportunity post, I can put those on that list, and then I've got it. It's like black and white. I can check it off, scratch it off, do whatever, because I like lists and I like checking stuff off. I don't always get it all done, but I like it. So I buy like every single one of them. I have like 13 pads if anybody really wants one. But I thought those would be really helpful too, just because, you'll forget. I got to do this tomorrow. And I think they might even have a sticky on the back that I can rip it off and stick it on something. And, then I can just say, I have to call Jane Saturday. So I could put that on Saturday's list, and I can work those lists ahead and kind of do callbacks that way.
Yeah, that's perfect. Kind of plan your week. And, and I always say to people too, like, if you have a 6 list and you only got 5 things done, don't beat yourself out, don't beat yourself up about it. Take that 6th thing, put it on your new 6 list for tomorrow. And I like to do have a little notepad next to my bed, and it's kind of what I do for bed. I feel better that I have, my day laid out a little bit, ready to go for the next day. It puts less anxiety and kind of takes it and puts it to the side. So I love that. Thank you, ladies, so much. I also wanted to point out really quick that many of you have mentioned that you've had a recent anniversary. That's huge. So if you're on here and you're seeing these women that are having anniversaries with the company, there's something special to be said about that. And it's that you are in the right place at the right time with the right people. And we are doing this. So I get very excited about that. And I know, Ashley, we wanted to kind of give people some time. We have the family call coming up, and kind of the point of the family call tonight is that we want to challenge you guys to invite at least 5 people to get on that family call with us tonight. Watch it with you. You guys can do it via Zoom or FaceTime together or whatever it is. So I will let Ashley, if you have anything you want to add to finish it out, and then we'll let everybody kind of regroup themselves before the family call.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank all of you for taking the time to invest in your business tonight. I know that at night it's easy to just want to be in your PJs and watch a show, but I am so thankful to see all of your faces, because a lot of you I either haven't seen in a while or I don't get to see very often or haven't seen ever. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then, yeah, make sure you get on that call tonight. It's going to be a good one. And it sounds like there's some pretty fun and exciting announcements coming up, some things that they've never done before. So it should be really good. So yeah, that's all I got.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of the evening and have a great week.